Eric Gregory, President of the Kentucky Distillers Association.
Eric, what does the distilling industry mean to the state of Kentucky?
Distilling is a treasured industry in Kentucky, an $8.6 billion industry that generates about 22,500 good-paying jobs every year with a $1.23 billion payroll. We're also the highest tax industry in the state of Kentucky, so we contribute about $276 million a year in state and local taxes, and we pay $1.8 billion in federal excise taxes. So we send a lot of money to Uncle Sam.
And how important is this ribbon cutting today for the James B. Beam Institute of Kentucky Spirits?
Well, this is a thrilling day, and it's been 4 or 5 years in the making with a lot of people involved. So first, thanks to James B. Beam, the Jim Beam Distillery, the Boswell family, and others for their contributions. But workforce development is the #1 priority of our industry right now. We need workers in all facets, not just in distilling, but tour guides and everything else. And so to give an opportunity for students to come in here and have hands-on learning, and then they can be job ready to be hired as soon as they leave school is an incredible opportunity, not only for the students, but also for the distilleries. So this is a landmark day for our industry, and we're thankful for everybody involved.
Are there other universities around the country that have similar facilities?
I really don't know. I mean, I've heard of some in some places, but I don't think anybody's got the entire campus like this. I mean, you can go literally from distillation to maturation. They've got a great lab set up back there. And again, the Boswell family's maturation site over there is going to be something that can do a lot of innovation and the place where the magic happens, right, in the whiskey making process. So I think students are going to get a great education in that.
And Eric, where do you think we are in the great bourbon boom right now?
Well, Mayor Greg Fisher in Louisville used to say we're in the 2nd inning or so. I'm going to say we're about the 3rd inning, but we barely scratched the surface on the global thirst for Kentucky bourbon. We did export before the tariffs hit about $500–600 million in whiskey a year. We're slowly making that back up now, thanks to a lot of hard work for people to get those tariffs removed. But I think that there's a lot of opportunities still out there in countries like India, China, Russia, and other emerging countries in the whiskey world. So I think the sky's the limit. I don't think we've seen the end of the bourbon boom anytime soon.
And what do you see as the next big opportunity or project for the Kentucky Distillers Association to help the industry?
Whoa, that's a really good question. Workforce development, I'm going to stick with that. We're working closely right now with the State Chamber of Commerce on a thing called Talent Pipeline Management, and that's helping distilleries and companies go right to students at a lot of the different universities, and especially the trade schools, because we don't just need graduate students, we need trades right now. If you're a welder, I can get you a job right now. That's how badly that they're needed. So workforce development, especially with things like the Ford company coming in, and that's a $5 billion project. If you've been down I-65 and seen that, I think it's a monster. They're going to have 5,000 workers, and that's going to put the crunch on a lot of job opportunities for a lot of other industries. So we're trying to really up our game and get people trained and educated about our industry as soon as possible.
And the last and probably most important question is, how do you like your bourbon?
Oh, wow. I usually like my bourbon over some rocks, but I also like a good old-fashioned cocktail every now and then. So rocks is pretty much the way I usually drink.